spend the rest of my life with you.
To spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to love and respect you.
I promise to love and respect you.
Helping our love grow.
Helping our love grow.
By always being there.
By always being there.
To listen, comfort and support you.
To listen, comfort and support you.
Whatever our lives bring.
Whatever our lives bring.
Cameron, today I
promise
to spend the rest of my life with you.
to spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to love and respect
I
you.
promise to love and respect you.
Helping our love grow.
Helping our love grow.
By always being there.
By always being there.
To listen, comfort and support you.
To listen, to comfort and support you.
Whatever our lives bring.
Whatever our lives bring.
Cameron and Hannah, you've chosen to seal your marriage by the giving and receiving of wedding rings. A ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, which symbolises everlasting love. And it is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you are making to each other here today. So I'm going to step forward with the rings, thank you. And Cameron, you're going to take Hannah's ring first. I'm going to pop that on the third finger of her left hand, and if you just hold it upon the knuckle, your other hand support underneath. Wonderful. And just repeat these words. Hannah, I give you this ring.
Hannah, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
So you're going to do exactly the same, Hannah.
Thank you.
That's it. And just repeat these words. Cameron, I give you this ring.
Cameron, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
Cameron and Hannah, you are now at this, the start of your married life together. Treasure the trust and responsibility, and may the feelings of love that you have for each other deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. You have both now made the declarations that are required by law, but you've also made some very special promises to each other. It therefore gives me the greatest of pleasure to say that you are now husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride.
Hannah and Cameron's special day. I can now officially say yes to the question I've been repeatedly asked for over 12 months. Have you written your speech yet? Everything I have read about my role today boils down to one thing. It's going to be emotional. As long as it doesn't involve dogs and TV vets, I figured I'd be okay. But now and then came the dress reveal and all the emotion involved in the walking in. It is heavy. Hannah looks amazing in a dress, as do all the bridesmaids. Beth and I are so very happy today. I am immensely proud and privileged to welcome Cameron to our family. Please raise a glass in a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Brace Girdle.
Hi everyone. Firstly, on behalf of myself and Hannah, I would like to thank you all for coming today and making it so fantastic. As I'm sure you're all aware, there has been a lot of time and planning and hard work that has gone into it, which Hannah may have helped with a small amount. Only joking, my beautiful bride has done most of the hard work and left you with just a few tasks to complete, which you all saw, of course. Thank you for all your hard work and for putting up with me. I will always remember your words of advice when you said to me, when I ask you something, you say yes. I would like to thank Ben and Stuart. They've always been very welcoming to me, despite me being the idiot that got a minstrel snuck up his nose, trying to make Hannah laugh on one of the first few visits to your house. From a fantastic trip to New York, to all you do for us, including looking after Bruno and resisting the urge to strangle him for barking non-stop. Mum and Dad, I'm sure everyone sat here would like to thank you both for producing such a fine example of human being. Not only that, you're also the best parents I could have wished for, and there are not enough words to express how grateful I am for everything you have done for me. Thank you for all the love and support you've given to us both, and for seeing the funny side when I occasionally do something stupid, such as lose my phone for the 5th time in a week, or if I've driven to the butcher shop at work and walked back to the office, leaving it out on double yellow lines for a few days, to name a few. I'd also like to thank Laura and the squadron of bridesmaids that have done such a great job today. You all look fantastic and have been a massive help to Hannah throughout the whole process. Hannah, you look absolutely stunning. Thank you for saying yes and for turning up. We've been together now for just over 9 years and they've been a blast. We've had so many laughs with some great memories and holidays over the years, and I cannot wait for many more. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, I'd like to introduce my best man, Matt. He's been by my side since the start of high school, and here he is today.
Cameron, who has given me the distinct privilege and honour of selecting me as his best man for today. So, yeah, thanks, mate. If I'll just put some clap there, that's fine. So, where to start? I think for me and Cameron, as he mentioned, high school was the starting place for us. A bit to contradict what he said, we didn't actually know each other quite well in year 7 and 8. We only actually came across each other in year 9. Following a bit of a mix in the forms, I turned up hoping to see that someone I either knew or liked. Unfortunately, I got neither, and there was a bit of an empty spot next to a boy with an abnormally large head and a sticky eye. Obviously, being young and in love, a first holiday followed abroad to Lanzarote. Sands Beach Villas to be precise, and some say the first holiday is usually a make or break for a couple as you finally see what they're like 24/7 and where it's going. And you can really get underneath the skin of things. So after a couple of days of heavy drinking and eating, Hannah went down to the beach bar to get a drink, and Cameron saw his opportunity to relieve himself, let's say. Having spent over half an hour in the toilet, and with Hannah long since returned, he eventually realised that the pipes were blocked. After all of his frantic efforts to funnel water from the sink into the toilet, he eventually made problems worse and it began to overflow. Now in this position, most new girlfriends would probably run a mile in a mix of disgust and anger. Hannah went the opposite way and thought, no, it's my time to shine, and tried to get stuck in with removing the blockage. After another 10 minutes, they eventually realised it was a lost cause and decided to give up and do what most sane, sensible adult people would do. They went and sat in the sun lounges and waited for an unwitting maid to come in and find the crime scene. Hannah is a beautiful bride today, and Cameron is a surprisingly well put together groom. So as much as this may be the end of my speech, I know this is the start of a very long and very happy marriage between two people that I love dearly, and I hope that life brings them everything they could possibly ask for. So at this point, if I could ask you to be upstanding for the happy couple and raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Bracegirdle.